Do you like stuff that sounds a bit like Shakespeare, but isn't Shakespeare, and is probably shorter? Then welcome to the Beyond Shakespeare podcast. We're committed to producing audio versions of the whole of English drama, from the dawn of Englishishness to the closing of the theatres in 1642. We're going to do everything. Except Shakespeare. He's been done. We like Shakespeare, nothing against Shakespeare, but he's everywhere. Hence that we go beyond Shakespeare. Even without Shakespeare, that's a lot of theatre to cover. But luckily, we don't hang around. We aim to produce full cast recordings every month or so, as well as recordings of our prep work, read-throughs, interviews with experts and other professional thinking persons, as well as live events and other exciting things. Now, most people, when they ask for patrons like this, say they'll give you love, access, a seat on the board, or cool merchandise. Now sure, we're going to do all that. There will be extras, invites to our readings, shows, discounts, etc. But they're not the main thing. No. What we're offering you, dear listener, is much cooler. We're offering you a vote. Taxation in return for representation of the plays you want to see. You get to vote for the kinds of plays you want us to look at. Firstly, you can vote for the playwright you want to hear from and about, or you can vote for a specific play, for recordings of speeches, scenes and beyond. You can have a table reading of the play of your choice recorded specially for you. The votes decide a whole chunk of our future programming, as well as funding it directly. Your vote, therefore, will count, which is more than you can say about a lot of votes. Also, the votes are cumulative. If your favourite play isn't ahead of the pack and doesn't get chosen, your vote remains in play until the next time. So every season you can keep adding to your tally. And there are even more benefits for those with really deep pockets. Basically, you can bribe us to do the plays you want. There are conditions. We don't do Shakespeare, obviously, and your vote only gets you what the Patreon feed can afford to buy. So if you want to play with a cast of thousands, we might only be able to afford to do scenes from it in the short term. But the more people give, the more we can do. At the time of recording this, we're midway through recording the complete works of John Heywood. You can sit back, and over a couple of hours, listen to everything that he wrote. And we can do that with every playwright and every play. It'll take us a while, but we can do that with your support. You can make this happen. So if you can give even $1 a month, then that makes all the difference to what we do. Go to our Beyond Shakespeare Patreon page and pledge today. That's www.patreon.com/Beyond Shakespeare. Thank you for listening.